Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, you know the drill. Before we get started, hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you're aware every time I upload a video. Let's get to it. In this video, we're talking coaching rumors, not just with Jim Harbaugh, but also a certain team from down south. Their ex-coach may be talking to Lil Bro Nim. We'll talk about it. Plus, our weekly update on five-star must-have quarterback Bryce Underwood, and another five-star will be visiting Ann Arbor for the Indiana game. All that, and of course, I'm upset.
No disrespect, respectfully. But disrespectfully, it's disrespect. Don't be disrespectful. Those vile, disgusting Spartans, poor little bro them. And I'ma tell them why I'm mad. That vile, disgusting cesspool in Columbus, the other state, and of course, as always,
I'm upset. And I'm going to tell him why I'm mad. I'm mad because the rumor is that former other state head coach, failed NFL head coach, offer of horrible takes on Big Noon Countdown, Urban Meyer has been in talks or is in talks with Lil Bronim to be the next head coach of Michigan State. Now, to his credit, I'm not gonna do that because he doesn't get credit. Urban Meyer's camp has denied these allegations. At the same time, these allegations have some serious smoke. There is a claim that if Urban Meyer is interested in the job, that the boosters would make it happen, make him, an offer he couldn't refuse, so to speak, and he would be the next coach in East Lansing, which, whatever. You can't beat him. Obviously, he left the keys to a certain third baseman who has fumbled the bag. So he feels like he needs to come back into the conference and try to take down the Wolverines. I'm okay with it. You know what? We'll serve him up just like we're serving up Ryan Day. We got Ryan Day fillets for sale right now. And if Urban Meyer wants his own burger special, then he can sign up, he can show up and get served as well. We giving out hot L's, as Shannon Sharp would say, and trust me, you can have some. That's my take on it. I hope he does get the job. I hope he takes that job in earnest, and I hope he's ready for what is about to happen. We move on. The Wolverines are getting some great news for this game, this upcoming game against Minnesota, as star defensive tackle sophomore Mason Graham will be returning, is expected rather to be returning to the team and to the lineup for the game against the Golden Gophers. Graham, of course, last season had a spectacular season as a freshman. He was off to a great start this year as well, alongside Kenneth Grant and Chris Jenkins and the rest of those guys. I expect big things from Mason Graham. He is a difference maker, and having him back on the defense for the Wolverines, it's going to be huge. Also, you can't forget that Michigan is still dealing with some injuries in that secondary, i.e., Rod Moore, um, Makari Page, Will Johnson. Those guys aren't 100% yet, but are working themselves back. And Steve Klingscale actually said that this should help those guys in terms of their mentality and things like that. So I'll keep you updated with more on that as more information becomes available as well. But moving on, Michigan will have a certain five-star on campus when they take on Indiana, and that's going to be five-star DJ Pickett. You may remember Pickett's mother actually is an alumnus of the university, an alumni of the university rather, and has been in Pickett's ear about the prospects of joining the Wolverines and what they can offer outside of football in terms of the academics of Michigan and things like that. So having him back on campus is going to be massive. He's already visited 3 times already. And this is big because the only visit that he had talked about going on other than this was Oregon, to Oregon, I believe. So this is going to be massive to have him back on campus in A2. You look at his film, he's an absolute beast. 6'3", has great length and great closing speed. He plays offense and defense for his high school in Zephyr Hills, but Michigan is recruiting him as a defensive back safety, more specifically. And I think the Wolverines have a decent chance of landing him. I'll keep you up to date as more information becomes available regarding his recruitment as well. Finally, let's take a look at the must get in the 2025 class for Michigan. 5-star quarterback Bryce Underwood, as he just had another spectacular game. Just look at this, the dimes he's dropping. There's a play towards the end, the last play. Oh my, I can't even explain it. But anyway, Bryce Underwood, absolute beast and a must get for the Wolverines right down the road, right? At River Rouge, Michigan has to land this guy. Michigan does have his teammate Jeremiah Beasley in the 2024 class as recruited him at linebacker. He also plays running back for River Rouge, but I'm sorry, River Rouge, Belleville. Both of these guys go to Belleville, not River Rouge. He plays running back and linebacker for Belleville, and it's still right down the road. But Bryce Underwood absolutely is a must get for the Wolverines. Be sure to check me out tonight, 6 p.m., as I join my co-host Ryan for another episode of the Maize, Blue, and Gold Show. Expect to see all of you there. Until next time, stay angry, my friends. And follow me everywhere at Maize Madman. And until next time, stay angry, my friends. I'm upset.
Ladies and gentlemen, this might be our best season ever. My ratings, they're about to go through the roof.
All right, now I'ma calm down. So I'ma calm down. So I just don't get that all that mace and that lock and all that. I just don't get it. So for real. And how the